Thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank the mayor and the congressman for their remarks. This is an historic night. If you can't hear me, just raise your hand. This is an historic night for this community, and this is the very beginning of what will be a very long process that will involve and ensure a lot of participation by the public. As a result of a request for proposals that was issued by the Redevelopment Authority with the approval of National Grid, we received a proposal from the Field of Dreams organization to my right. And since the very beginning of December, the selection committee, which is made up of staff of the Redevelopment Authority and others that I'll introduce in a second, have been vetting this proposal, looking at it from the standpoint of whether or not it met our goals and objectives for the downtown, whether the project seemed to have a viable financing scheme, and whether the project would attract the type of organization that we think people would want to come to and spend time in downtown Malden. And I'd like to thank the members of the selection committee who are here tonight and who will be posing questions to the development team. And this meeting is meant to ensure and to provide public information to the community about this project, and we will be discussing many aspects of it, and many of the questions that we'll be asking are as a result of input that we've received from the community as a whole. There will be ample opportunity for the public to have a say and ask questions when we get to the next phase of this, and that would be once a decision is made whether this is going to become an urban renewal project, which would require several public hearings, or would be a zone change to accommodate this development, again, if it is deemed to be in the best interest of the community to do so. There'll be multiple opportunities for public input via public hearings. The members of the committee that have been put together, who are in the process of reviewing this proposal, are seated in the front row. Deborah Burke, who is the Assistant Executive Director of the Redevelopment Authority, Kevin Duffy, who is the Mayor's Business and Development person, John Preottle of Preottle Lane and Associates, a major developer in Malden and in the area, Joseph Leary, Senior Vice President of Salem 5 Bank, Michelle Romero, the Principal Planner for the Planning Board, and who's at the end? Oh, and Barry Abramson, a financial analyst who's done a lot of work with the Redevelopment Authority in analyzing development proposals. And I'd like to thank them, along with Councilor Jim Nestor, who is the chairman of the Downtown and Community Development and Finance Committee. I'd like to thank these people. They've worked very hard over the past 5 weeks to get this proposal to the point where we think it is appropriate for the public to see this presentation, hear the questions we asked. As the mayor indicated, if you would like to email us in the city, and if you think we should ask additional questions or if we missed something, we'd be happy to make sure that they get included. So, having said that, and in an effort to move this meeting along to the people that I think everybody really came to see, I'd like to introduce Alex Bach of the Field of Dreams.